Hello, this is CoolDrive with Gross Gaming. Today I'm going to be giving a tour of my old realm that I had with some friends. And yeah, that's kind of what today's going to be about. Me and my brother are trying to figure out what the channel dynamic is going to be. But right now, this is the video I wanted to do. So this is the spawn area to get started. And members of the realm, started to build in this area as there used to be a village here. There's still some structures of the village left. Someone's house used to be here and here. They ended up relocating and built somewhere else. This was an early house. It's just like basically a small house with a mine. This was a structure that was put down early on, but it was never finished, and the person who did the outline of their house never played and never finished it, and so I ended up taking over it and just put a library in here. So that's what happened to this. They did the door as well, so basically there's the outline of it, and then I just added a roof and probably a floor. Actually, can't remember. It's been a while. Well, that's the clock tower. This is just like a club, basically. I don't know why is anything even playing. This is a club. The lights turn on when the sun goes down. We got a little balcony place. Yeah, just something that I wanted to build high up. That's the community nether portal. Used to just be, a small little thing at the beginning. And like I said, people had their house here. That's someone's tree house. So those were all early structures. And then someone had started building over here. That was an early structure, and they had their courtyard built all around. And yeah, that was kind of the beginning dynamic, and then stuff got filled in more later on. This is a clock tower that I built. I built a lot of stuff on here. That is a hotel. That's just a creeper statue thing. This is also a hotel, but themed with building blocks from the End. I don't know why I can't remember that. CoolDrive's End Hotel. So yeah, we got the front desk, and this is very limited space. There's only 4 rooms, so it's more, I guess you could consider a fancy hotel compared to the other one that is just a standard one that has just loads of rooms. But yeah, so it's a simpler design, more rooms within this hotel compared to the other one. On the top floor, the rooms do get bigger, and so that's the main difference compared to the lower 2 floors. This I built early on. Well, I guess here, let me go to my base first. So while people were building bases over here, I didn't go far, but I went over in this direction. And this used to be a little hill, and I just mined into the side of it. Like this would have been stone just right here and dirt. So I mined into the side of it and created this first room, which I lived in until I expanded into this area, and I have storage, another portal, brewing, some additional storage. And then this was going to be more of like a, yeah, it's not anymore. It was going to be a trading hall. Have a stable here, and it's just empty area. That goes to the stable as well. But over here, I have my main horses, you could say. There's a little bridge to, you know, go in that direction or whatever. The typical. So back in here, you know, storage unit, and then I went up and built, this was my first farming area, and this is storage for food. And then like I added on some more farming on a tier. I used to have animals in this section, but ended up moving them as well, opting to have more farmland in that position. Got the meat sources here. Have a sheep, just one, because I was trying this out because I'd never done it before. And then more stuff to farm, like honey and cocoa beans, and then just this area filled with trees and a little pond that I created. And then another farming area for wheat. I had a friend, they built that, and the boat over there. So I fished on this boat quite a bit. One of the first large builds before any of those ones over there was this building, which I built to first house the egg, and then secondly have the world map. So we have this, just here's my base. There's the end hotel and that hotel and the clock tower. That person's courtyard used to extend down into here, but once they kind of stopped playing, I built this road going through here, and just kind of, there's nothing here, so I just removed their walls that they had. The person that used to live in this area relocated and started building over there to be kind of having their own space, and so eventually later on I added the road going to their base as well. Over there is my sheep, and then over there is a sugarcane farm with an artificial village. So there's the sheep, there's the sugarcane, and then the village next to it, just for additional trades, pretty much. And then you can see over here, this build took a while, the Colosseum. The bridge didn't take that long, but the Colosseum took a while because I needed red sand, and red sand only comes in one layer, and then it's the terracotta and other things underneath it. And so what ended up happening is, because instead of using the torch method to just get sand, you know, you just dig down and at the bottom of the sand pillar, just placing the torch to get a blow of sand. I actually had to use shovels and tools to dig the sand in a mesa biome, which I just routed through to have another route. That way it'd be quicker to go to and from. So yeah, this took a while for me. I enjoyed this build. It has these different portions of it, and you know, the seating, 2 tiers of seating, this tier and that tier, and then the roof doesn't, I mean, I could put some stairs to go up there if I wanted additional seating. But yeah, they have these chambers across from one another. This needs to be fixed. But these chambers across from one another where both sides have to click the button before the doors open. You click it to say you're ready, and it doesn't open until the other side also clicks to say that they're ready. And boom, boom, have a battle. I think we've only had like 2 actual battles in there. There's that person's base that relocated from originally this area to over there. And then there's this other little base, that another secondary base. Oh, and then I guess there's this space here. That is just a house surrounded by trees, and then they have their farming. This realm was active, well, active, I guess, by me, mainly, for roughly 2 years almost. But going through the community portal, you have access to, obviously, the other portals, whether you're going to the end, to other people's houses. So this goes to the stronghold. This one goes to my house. And then eventually the mining around in the spawn area got too crowded for me. So I just basically walked in the nether and then made a portal. See where I went, created an outpost. So this area started out as an outpost, but then it kind of became almost like a base where I operated and mined and built. But yeah, I just plopped the portal like this. I added the platform around it. And there's this island that I then built on. I use this as like a mining outpost for a while. That way my tunnels wouldn't be crossing other people's tunnels. Got the storage room, hut over here. That's a enchantment room. Have the food sources. You have a few animals here. Down here, just basic smelting stuff. Empty room, because a lot of the time I just build empty rooms because I don't know what to do. This is also another empty room. That over there is a underwater village. I think I have 3 or 4 conduits around the island, so it's really easy to just walk out. This was a project done by another friend. I think I helped out a little bit, but not that much. This was a failed redstone idea that I was trying to do, so we'll just ignore that. Are you sleeping fine? There was a few islands surrounding the area. One friend took that island for himself, and then these other islands kind of have failed projects on them. That is a working mob grinder. So yeah, it's a cool place over here. And then with the floating island stuff, I ended up building a castle in the sky. So there's this, which since I played the most, I was the only one to ever get an elytra. Mainly these floating islands only I can access. The one over there does have the water, and I used to have a contraption that would slingshot you up, but there's an update that kind of ruined it, and I haven't tried fixing it since, but you'd get boom, just shot up, and you would be able to, there's a way to like land safely on the island. But yeah, so I enjoyed this one. And then in that direction goes back towards spawn. And that's all the key structures, I believe. Going this way again, I don't know, I just like hiding things in throughout the world, I guess. So I ended up building this base down at bedrock level. You'll see it in a second, I guess, because so this nether portal here is a decoy portal, because I have a portal at the bottom of this base. So this used to be down at bedrock before the Caves and Cliffs update, so now it's been replaced with the, deep slate? Yeah, well now it's cobbled. But, so this was just a secondary base that well not secondary, but because I guess the islands would be my secondary base, but this was just a little fun base for me to build in secret, because I just like doing that. This portal, when you deactivate it and you do this, it basically locks it. which is another idea that you could compare to Stargate, as the iris blocks the gate so people can't come in. I mean, similar thing in the sense, but nobody in Stargate, the portal would still be on. But this portal can't be activated from the nether now, so you're in the nether and you can't come through this way. You'll be rerouted to the portal on the surface. That way when people find the portal in the nether and they don't know what it is and they go in it, they just would be rerouted to that random space on the surface, which I thought about putting things up there so it's like, oh, it's just in this random little place just for easy access. But there's nothing up there. It's just the beach. But yeah, so nobody would access this place when this is locked. And I had a way that I used to be able to fly out. I could fly out of here, but I've lost the... Wait, the button's here. Oh, okay. So yeah, I drink... do I have any potions? Drink the lava resistance. Oh, I guess I don't have any. Wait. Well, yeah, fire resistance. Drink fire resistance, and then I could launch myself up and fly out this way. That way I could leave the portal locked, and then I just have to always come through that way if I do. But if I leave this portal on, then I can come through this way, which there's at least one person that knows about this base that was on the realm. But yeah, so that's the tour of my old realm, Chulak. And we're trying to do some videos on my new realm, probably. I mean, we've already started, so it's kind of... Maybe we won't. There's already things happening in there. So you're kind of left behind. You don't get it from the beginning. But yeah, that's Chulak. But yeah, thanks for... You didn't see anything. We're trying to do a variety of possible gaming videos. Age of Empires, maybe. I wouldn't mind playing Rocket League, so... But probably not Rocket League. I'm really into Minecraft, decently. I mean, there are more people on YouTube that are bigger players than I would be, or I am, but I do enjoy building and expanding and playing this game. So there's probably videos of this to come to saturate the Minecraft YouTube even more. This is the restaurant I was mentioning earlier. After I built that mob grinder, I realized I had lots of bones. So this is built out of bone blocks. And we have the menu here. Some music discs. Just a small kitchen slash sort of bar, except there's no stools here. Yeah, it's a simple design, the classic just stairs and pressure plate, that's what they're called. Anyway, now I'm going to end the video and tune in next time. Bye.